All right. Speaking about the dirty game of politics, several people, different people, told me that of everyone they have ever met in politics, Nancy Pelosi is the best at attaining and wielding political power. Is there any truth to that?
In the modern era, yeah, I think that's fair. In the last 25 years, definitely. Let's think about it. Number one is longevity. So she's had the ability to control the caucus for a long period of time. So that's impressive because, as I just laid out with Clinton, Obama, these figures come and they go. But over a 25 almost year period, you've been at the very top in the center of American politics. The other case I would be is that in this modern era has been defined by access to money. She's one of the greatest fundraisers in Democratic Party history. And again, consistently, Obama, Kamala, all those people come and go, but she's always had a very central understanding of the ability to fundraise, to cultivate good relationships with Democratic Party elites all across the country, use that money and dole it out to her caucus. She's also was really good at making sure that legislation that came to the floor actually had the votes to do so. She ran an extremely well-ordered process in the House of Representatives, one in which you were able to reconcile like problems within her office. It didn't usually go public, and then it would make it to the floor and it would pass, so that there would be no general like media frenzy and Democrats in disarray or any of that. Put that on display with the Republicans, and we've had multiple speakers all resign or get fired in a 16-year period. That's pretty remarkable. Basically, ever since John Boehner decided to leave in, 2012? I forget the exact year. My point is that if you compare her record to the longevity on the Republican side, it is astounding. The other interesting thing is that she also has pulled off one of the real tests of political power is, can you rule even when you don't have the title anymore? So she gave up the leader position to Hakeem Jeffries, but everybody knows she pulled Joe Biden out of the race. That's pretty interesting, right? So she's technically just a backbencher, nobody member of Congress, but we all know that's bullshit. So that's actually a very important case of political power is, can you rule without the title? And if you can, then you truly are powerful. So I would make a good case for her. Yeah, she's done a lot of remarkable stuff for her party. I will say they played Trump like a fiddle, man. Last time around, they were able to. I mean, they really got him. One of the craziest elements that I covered was during the Trump basically threatened to shut down the government, and actually did shut down the government for a period of time over a dispute over border wall funding. And Pelosi and Schumer, despite like genuine mass hysteria in the Democratic Party, with even some people who are willing to try and to strike a deal, never wavered and actually basically won and forced Trump to back down. Not a lot of MAGA people want to admit it, but that was honestly really embarrassing for the Trump administration at the time. And yeah, I mean, the amount of discipline that it took for her and for Chuck to a lesser extent, but for the two of them to pull that off, it was honestly impressive that they were able to do that, even when the president has so much political power and it literally shut down the government over it.